Before you apply for administrative review, if your visa has been refused, please do watch this video and guide yourself. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rafael. If you're joining me for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you all in our beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. God bless you. If you're new to this channel, I create content on how you can migrate to the UK, jobs or visa sponsorship in the UK immigration update, live in the UK, everything you can think about the UK. So if you're someone who is interested in such content, do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. So guys, let's quickly dive right into today's video. In today's video, as earlier mentioned, that before you apply for administrative review, if your visa has been refused, please do read all the instructions. All know that when applying for a UK visa, you have to tick all the boxes and to make sure that you meet the requirements. That's why a lot of employers right now, before they even issue you your COS, they want to see that you already have your IELTS, or maybe your NERIC, and you also have your police clearance, your tuberculosis, and so on, because they don't want to waste that COS, because they've had experience with people that they issued COSs that didn't have all the home office requirements, which is why a lot of employers now want you to have the home office requirements before they issue you their certificate of sponsorship. Now, a lot of people have got their IELTS but not complete. Some people think that once you have 4 overall, like total 4 overall, then you've passed your IELTS. But that's not it. If you have been following my videos, you will see that I've explained this over and over, that you don't need to have an overall 4. You need to have a minimum of 4 in each of the 4 topic or the 4 courses you'll be writing. You need to have a minimum of 4. Some people get 2.5 in one, and maybe they still have overall 4 because the other ones are higher, and they just go to apply for a UK visa, which for me is a straight refusal. However, some people too just apply for a UK visa with general IELTS. It's until the visa is refused. That's why they'll come back to me, oh Fajira, I applied for a UK visa with a general IELTS without using the UKVI Academy or UKVI General. That is a straight refusal. So which is why I'm sharing this video. If you are applying for a UK visa, guys, you need to use the UKVI Academy IELTS or the UKVI General IELTS. Or if you have a BSc or a first degree, go for NERIC, and you get your NERIC certificate and use for it. You don't just use any IELTS to apply for a UK visa, because it's a straight refusal. Say you have already paid for your visa, you've paid maybe your flights to where you're applying for the visa, you've paid a lot of things, and at the end of the day, because you use the general IELTS, which you're not supposed to use to apply for your UK visa, you get a refusal and you want to seek for administrative review. Nobody's going to answer you. You definitely pay that money, but it is still going to be a no. Like I earlier mentioned, I'll be sharing a refusal later in this video, but this is just to let you know that if you have a general IELTS and you're planning to move to the UK, please register for the UKVI Academy or UKVI General. Don't use your general IELTS. Or maybe if you have done the UKVI Academy or UKVI General and you have less than 4 in any of the topic, don't use that IELTS, because your visa will be refused. Getting a UK visa is not only about getting a COS. Getting a UK visa, you need to meet the UKVI requirement, which is the home office requirements. So even if you have a COS, it's still not a guarantee that your visa will be approved. So for those that have a COS but does not have the home office requirements, please make sure you sort those ones out before you apply for your visa, because if you don't do that, it's not about the COS, like I said. It's about you meeting the requirements from home office. And one of the requirements you will need to meet that is mandatory, you need to have your IELTS or your NERIC. You need to have your tuberculosis. You need to have your police clearance. Then proof of funds. Sometimes the employer will take maintenance for you. On that note, you don't have to add any proof of funds. You just use the maintenance that the employer has ticked on the COS. But this other 3 documents are very, very important in applying for your visa. And if you get any of them wrong, then your visa will be refused. I'm going to share a refusal letter from Home Office. So just as you can see on my screen, reasons for the decision: your application has been refused for the following reasons. Your application for entering clearance as a skilled worker under Appendix Skilled Worker of the Immigration Rules, your application has been refused because you do not meet the SW 4.1, SW 7.1, SW 7.2, and SW 7.3 with reference to Appendix English Language. So this, you can see that it means that you need to meet the English language requirements, which I just mentioned. You must be awarded 70 points to be granted permission as a skilled worker. This includes 50 mandatory points and 20 tradable points. I have considered the mandatory points requirement and awarded you 20 points for sponsorship, which means that this person already have a certificate of sponsorship, and 20 points for a job at the appropriate skilled level, and 0 points for the English language requirement. So like I earlier mentioned, if you don't meet the English language requirements, then your visa is going to be refused. This actually was refused based on the English language requirements. When I say it, a lot of people think that maybe I'm just saying it. If you don't meet the Home Office requirements, guys, your visa will not be granted. Even if your COS is for 5 years, your visa will be refused automatically. I have considered the options for awarding tradable points, and I have awarded you 20 tradable points from option D. Therefore, I have awarded you 60 points in total. So this person have not met the required 70 points for their visa to be approved. Details of why I have not awarded you 70 points are set out below. I've awarded you 0 points for the English language requirement because you're required to show that you have an English language ability of at least level B1 intermediate on the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages in all of 4 components: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. In support of your application, you have submitted an IELTS test report form. The English language test result you have provided shows you have not met the English language requirement, as you did not achieve level B1 in the reading component of the test. You must obtain level B1 in all 4 components, as you can see. So in this case, evidential flexibility has not been applied to contact you for further information. There are times that when they need more information from you, they send you an email to provide. I've seen a lot of cases, maybe they want to see your offer letter, your contract, they send you an email for you to be able to provide it within 10 working days. But in this case, they have said that this person did not meet that criteria. That's why it was not sent. As you did not achieve B1 in all 4 components of the test, after considering the outcome of the test submitted, I am satisfied that you cannot provide adequate evidence to demonstrate that you meet the requirements of Appendix English Language. So there's no point contacting this person to provide it, because they know you have to go register for the IELTS, you have to prepare for it, you have to write it. It takes some couple of days for the result to be out. So even if they ask for more information for IELTS, they are very sure that this person cannot provide this information within 10 working days, which is why they have stated that on this refusal letter. The burden of proof is on the applicant to demonstrate that they meet the eligibility requirements established under the rules which apply to the application. I therefore refuse your application under paragraph XW 4.1, 7.1, 7.2, and 7.3 with reference to Appendix English Language. So this is basically refused because of the English language, which is the English proficiency that I always talk about. Next step, they have advised about administrative review. You have 28 days from the date on which you received the decision to apply for administrative review. If you have paid for immigration health charge, it will be refunded. And if you do not apply for administrative review within 6 weeks from the date you received the refusal decision. In this case, I know this person was asking if they should go and apply for NARIC and apply for administrative review. Guys, when apply for administrative review, I just need you to know that you need to apply based on the documents you have submitted earlier on that led to the refusal. They don't need you to add any additional documents then now apply for administrative review. It's just going to be a total waste of time, because at the point the visa was refused, it is based on the document you have submitted to Home Office that led to the refusal. So if you have submitted all the documents they require, or let's say maybe your IELTS or your NERIC certificate was there and they did not acknowledge it, then on that note, you can apply for administrative review to say, see, I actually submitted this document, but I noticed that you guys did not take note of it. Here is a document in my application. Not to go get your NERIC or maybe get your IELTS and go back to say you want to apply for administrative review. That's just going to be a total waste of time. So if your visa has been refused based on this, my advice is just go get your English language proficiency, speak to your employer to see if they can issue you a new COS, because you've gotten a job with them, right? They should be able to give you a new COS. Maybe they will ask you to pay for the immigration skills charge, and maybe the £199 that is the fee for the COS when they are allocating it. If they ask you to do that, then good enough. You do that, then get a new COS from them, then go and apply for your visa. But guys, this is just to let you know that you don't take any of this requirement for granted. I mention it over and over on my channel. I talk about it a lot because I've seen a lot of visas being refused due to this mistake. So I wouldn't want you to go through this. After paying for the whole visa fee, traveling, tuberculosis and everything, you have to go back again to like start doing the same process. So guys, this is just what it is. If your visa has been refused based on the fact that you have not met any of these requirements, applying for administrative review is just you investing again, and it's definitely going to be no, because those documents were not submitted at the point of application. So you're going to add a new document. How are you going to add it in the first place? Because they haven't asked you to send a more document within 10 working days. So how do you think you can update the documents you have submitted to Home Office? It's nothing like that. Once your visa is refused based on this, don't apply for administrative review, except you have that document and you need to let them know that that document was part of the document you submitted. Then you can go for administrative review. So guys, we've actually come to the end of this video. Please do like, share this video with your friends and loved ones. It may help somebody. And if you're yet to join our beautiful family, please do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. Until I see you in my next video, guys, do take care and have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.